Hey folks, welcome to another VR video. Before we get started, I do want to thank the MetaQuest Ambassador Program for access to the hardware that we're using in this video. Let's jump into a non-gaming application for VR. Today we're checking out Ghost Medical's VR simulator. It's called VR Wraith. Before we do, we're going to eradicate some virus cells here. This little shooting game. You can also, we teleport over here, play with these little blocks. You can stack them up. But now we're going to just jump into the settings. If we go into navigation, this gives us the different options that they have. Optolift surgery is the one we're going to be doing. It's the only one that's actually available in this demo. I do want to also mention the options. You've got the ability to make the room public, broadcast to a live feed, and disclose whether this has been approved by the patient. HIPAA is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Helps protect patient confidentiality. I'm just going to leave the tooltips and track performance on for my particular surgery. We've got a height adjustment. We can make it higher or lower. I think that's a good spot. And let's go ahead and enter the OR. So here we are inside the operating room, and we're going to place this pin down. And then we're going to trigger a fluoro. And as you can see, that fluoro is the X-ray in front of us has now shifted, and it's got that little line of the guide pin right in it. We're going to do the same. And now you can see the guide pin is now kind of toward the center of the spine there. Now we're going to drag it backwards slowly. Take the scalpel here. And we're going to move it down into position C. Then we're going to pull it directly out of the incision.
Access to the disc is made by targeting Camdens Triangle. The borders of the triangle are defined by these anatomic landmarks: the exiting nerve root, the superior border of the caudal vertebra, and the traversing nerve root. Here you can see how the approach through Camdens Triangle offers a trajectory through the midline of the disc space.
Alright, so we've learned how Camdens Triangle works. Go ahead and continue. And now I've got this little neuro probe, and we're going to insert it carefully into the incision. Now, obviously in VR, it gives you a little bit more forgiveness if you make a small mistake. I'm going to trigger another fluoro here. And now we're going to use this dilator impactor and this mallet to pound a little bit further into place. And you'll see it's getting a little bit further in. And then we're going to hold the impactor into place again. Trigger another fluoro. And we're getting pretty close now. So we're going to take this blue dilator and slide it over the neuroprobe. Do the same thing, kind of pound that dilator in. Trigger another fluoro. And then pick up the neuroprobe, and we'll pull that out. So we're going to leave the dilator in place, take the neuroprobe out, and then we're going to pick up this access portal, slide it over the top of the dilator, and then we're going to do the same thing again. This time we're going to kind of pound that access portal into place, and then we'll grab the dilator and pull that out. So we've got a portal in place. We're going to confirm with another fluoroscopy image, and that is definitely in place. Now what we're going to do is take this drill, place it over the nozzle, through the access portal. Oh, that's cool. So we can actually see it going into the access portal. And then we're going to turn it clockwise. And it's actually kind of digging in now. It's kind of creepy. Now I'm assuming we're taking it out. Yeah. So now we're picking up the shaper. We're going to put that inside the same tube. Okay. Oh man. Holding it, squeeze the trigger, and turn it clockwise. I'm assuming that's all we need to do right now. Yeah, pick it up, remove it. And then we've got the articulating curette. We'll slide it in slowly. Guess we're holding it into place first, then sliding it in. Through the portal hole. And then we do the other side. Then we remove it. And now we've got the rangere. I don't know what that is. We're going to do something similar with it. I think that's going to pull out those little chunks. Yeah. Now we're going to pick up the suction. That makes sense. I guess we're going to suck out the remainder. It also didn't pull everything out, so there's still lots more. What do we got next? The tissue extractor brush, okay. Again, put it down into here. Squeeze the trigger. Remove it. And then we've got the reverse articulating curette. I'm going to assume that's going to take the top half now. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Pull that out. Then we've got the verify balloon. Put that into the access portal as well. I'm assuming I'm going to do a trigger. Yeah. And then, once again, we'll trigger fluoro. Then we empty the balloon, and I'm assuming we're going to pull it out. Then we have the OptiMesh inserter. Insert that into the access portal. Then we have a diverted tube, which I'm assuming we're going to insert into the OptiMesh inserter. Then we've got a mallet and a push rod. So the push rod goes here. Okay. Remove the diverted tube with the push rod. Then we're going to take another diverted tube, insert it, do another push rod, and as you can see, it's making that OptiMesh larger. Remove that. Looks like we've got a release driver now. I'm not sure what this is going to do. Advance it, turn it counterclockwise. Pick up the OptiMesh inserter. So this is releasing the OptiMesh inserter, I see. That release thing actually released the mesh that is now there. So now we're going to take the access portal out. Trigger the fluoro again. I'm not sure what this is, but this is a lumbar disc prep. I'm assuming it's like an award. Did I finish the surgery? Is that what just happened here? All right, so I think we've completed the OptiMesh surgical procedure. Kind of an interesting experience using virtual reality to learn how to perform a critical back surgery. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back with more content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.